baby, what is that? Do you want to open it up for me? Alright guys, so a lot of you guys probably think I gave up on the V8 swap in the dad wagon, and I kind of did. Sorry, I haven't done my hair today, but we got a tune. We got a big boy tune from Brew City Boost for the Saab. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy unboxed, and I have to pull off the tune, the OEM tune, and then send it to them. Then they'll kind of modify it and then send it back to me. So hopefully we can get that done today, because I want to take this thing for a rip. Look at it, baby. Say hi.
Hi.
Say, how are you?
Hi, Grandpa.
Say hi, baby. She wants to go for a rip in the dad wagon. So yeah, I'm gonna go pull this, open this box, and pull it out, and go see how this is done. What are those? Oh, there it is. There it is. Check it out. We got my professional unboxer here. Can I see that? Open it up. Open it up. She was playing with the choo-choo train. Open it up, baby. Let's check it out. Ooh. You wanna go help me pull the tune off? I think. Give it a kiss. Give it a kiss. Oh. Good job, baby. Pulling the stock file off to send off to them to give it a little adjustment. Try to get rid of that check engine light from my my cat, because I deleted it. Came down to the shop real quick just to send them off the stock file. Alright, so I went ahead and just uploaded the tune real quick on there. I think that's all I'm going to do. Just think I'm just going to go plug in the car. Go for it. Alright guys, so the car has been tuned for a little while now, and it is an absolute beast to drive around. I went ahead and I took it off of the stage 3 tune just because of the torque spike. I've explained that a little bit. So went ahead and put it on stage 2. The audio that I had recorded of the clips of this like a month and a half ago, I basically ran over my Sony, the camera that I'm on right now. So I ended up buying another one, which is the one that I'm on right now. And so for like a week I had a G7X, and I had the little like microphone muffler things on the front, and it like my voice just sounded just gross. It was the audio, I was like, no, I'm not gonna put that out. So I'm gonna go do a couple pulls with this thing right now. I'm gonna give you guys one of these views right here. This is a new camera that I got, so we're gonna get you guys some pulls like that. Show you guys how quick this thing actually is, and it's just such a rad daily. All right, second gear, 30 miles an hour. Let's see. It's definitely a lot faster, but the little turbo gauge doesn't go in the red like it did on the stage 2 tune, which is kind of weird. We're gonna do a second gear 30 mile an hour roll. So you can see second gear about 2,700 RPM, 30 miles an hour. We're just gonna punch it, see how she does. Just like that, she's moving. So I'm still in I'm in 5th gear right now at 60 miles an hour. So you just hit it a little bit. I mean, the torque that this thing has is just nuts. So yeah, that's my daily. This tune on here feels really amazing, and Brew City Boost, they basically kind of started out doing Saab tunes, and then they crossed over into like EcoBoost and stuff like that when, you know, those started becoming, like, basically when they first came out. So they do a lot of, you know, like Focus ST, Focus RS. They have like F-150s, like a 2017 F-150. One of their customers, I think it ran like a 12, and like all it had was like downpipes and a tune, which is insane for a full-size like crew cab, like, you know, short bed truck or whatever, 4-wheel drive. So they definitely do a lot of stuff. Be sure to check out their website. The code MotionAuto. I think it saves you $25 off or something like that. I will put the link in the description. I'll have to go back to the email. We were going back and forth. But yeah, tune feels really, really solid. And the reason I went with them was because of everybody else in like the Saab community and everything. They just spoke a lot of good things about that. So yeah, well, let's... Guys, so some bad news happened. The poor Saab. Oh, Dave, put on some safety glasses. Jeez.
There isn't any.
This is sketchy. I have plenty. I have safety glasses. I got some leather gloves too. So anyhow, they're building a house across the street from mine, and anyhow, the Saab is sitting in the driveway, and a shingle blew and basically hit the back window, or something hit the back window. As you can see, it's all completely shattered, and I think the only thing that's actually holding it together is the window tint. So Dave's gonna go ahead and pull this out. I was talking to Matt, the guy over at eSaabparts.com. He said a new one was pretty expensive, and there's a local Saab place that had a hatch actually in stock from a wrecked parts car. So I got that. It was like $200, and so yeah, we'll go ahead and get it all peeled out. Dave has this really cool machine where it basically heats up all the glue behind it. It's the same thing that we used on the Supra right here to pull this out of the other hatch. So we should be able to get that out of there without breaking it, which would be really nice. And then I'll be able to drive my Saab again, because honestly it's been sitting around for like 2 weeks. Also, we're going to go over a little bit more of the tuning stuff from the Brew City Boost in this video too, because this thing's basically just been sitting around and I haven't been able to actually drive it, and I had a weird audio clip on my phone, or I was using a G7X and I hated it. But we're back to normal though. Had the glass guys come today and actually replace this back window on the Saab. They went ahead and cut it out of the other hatch, which was something that we weren't actually able to do. And then so I need to vacuum a little bit of the glass and stuff out of here, and obviously all the glass out of here, because this thing is just a mess right now. But it's gonna be nice to actually have this thing back. I need to get the rear window retinted, because that's not nice, and pretty much like cars following you and stuff really sucks, because they just blind you. So Dave's helping me install this other little piece of trim. This is actually one off of like a Griffin model. So this I've always kind of hated my Saab emblem in the back, and it's always had tape on it. From this window was actually busted out before I bought the car, and you could always hear like glass rattling around every time you shut the hatch. Glass would fall out of here and would just land over here. So it's definitely I guess a common thing. But yeah, this is kind of a weird looking thing, and this other one is the nice looking one. And I went ahead and I wrapped it in carbon fiber, and I got that courtesy of my buddy Matt over at eSaab Parts. So if you guys are interested in some Saab parts, I know this is kind of a little bit of maybe a longer Saab video talking about all the random things that we've been doing to this thing. So the car has been tuned for, it's almost been a month and a half now with the stage 3 tune, and I went ahead and I turned it back to the stage 2, and from Brew City Boost, just because it was that little torque spike in there was kind of, my clutch didn't like it. But on the stage 2, it honestly feels the same up top. It just doesn't have that huge spike. So I mean, you could just stay in it. The clutch is perfectly happy with, I mean, it's probably not happy, but it's holding it for now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing put back together, so that way I could actually start driving it, because it's been down for, I don't know, probably 3 weeks now. Alright guys, so there you have it. This is that's my daily, my 08 Saab 9.3 Sport Combi Aero 2.8 V6 turbo front wheel drive 6-speed manual with the Griffin front from eSaabparts.com. We got the Brew City Boost tune on it, got them Koenig wheels, stock suspension. I did 4-inch tips on the back, and then the little diffuser thing, and then that little carbon fiber wrapped new trim thing from eSaab as well. So I need the little clips that go right here, but he went ahead and he ordered them for me. He said he was going to overnight them to me, which is amazing. But yeah, so if you guys need any parts for your Saabs, eSaabparts.com. And then if you need anything tuned, like EcoBoost, Saab, I think they do some other stuff, and they actually have They do like in-house like shop services and actual dyno services in-house. So be sure to check out their website. Huge shout out to them for you know, kind of helping me out with the tune on this thing. I know this thing's been dirty. It's been basically sitting outside with a broken window for, I don't know, it's been about 3 weeks now, but we got all that fixed today. And yeah, again, links in the description, and appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys later.